Player. All right, so in today's video, I'm going to talk about uh, my first violent encounter while I was in prison. All right, so I show up to my main camp, man. This is after I left Kilby, all right, which is like a processing camp. You get your classification there. You get your and excuse the background. There's somebody using a drill or something. So bear with me. That's where you get your classification. You do your psych test, and they pretty much sum up where you're gonna go. Right. So I show up at my destination. Okay. It is huge. All right. It is like as big as a college campus. They had like you know A dorm all the way to H dorm. I want to say so, and a dorm holds like I think 200 people. So A to H, it's huge, barbed wire, the biggest, looks like an army base pretty much. So I show up, I got my laundry bag full of stuff, I got my property, I got all my state issue, got everything, right? I got like my mat slung over my shoulder, and I get out to the yard, and it's got a walking track, it's got a weight pile, and nobody's out on the yard at this time. It was like during some type of lockdown or whatever. So they're like, go to L dorm. Okay. So I'm looking at all the dorms, and they got the letter outside of the dorm, CL. And I walk up to L dorm. I don't know what to expect. I don't know. Again, like everything is going through my mind at this moment, right? So I'm walking to L, and how it's kind of set up is as soon as you walk through the rolling door, all right, you can go to A side or B side, or maybe it's crossed up, but it goes in like a T. The guard tower is like in the middle. There's some stairs that go up to the guard tower, and or the cube, what they call it, the cube. And I make my way towards the right, which I think is like B side. Soon as I turn in, they roll the door. I go in there. And have you ever seen the animated Tarzan? Okay, the animated Tarzan. There is a gorilla uh, named Kershak. All right, Kershak is this huge, straight ripped monster, uh, dude. This dude is walking straight towards me. He's even looking at me. He's looking at me, just he's got some pep in his step. So I'm like, oh no, like, bro, I just got here. I didn't even have time to put my stuff down. I don't even know where my bed is. I don't know anything. And now this man's coming to kill me. The to me, I haven't seen anybody yet outside of processing. And to me, hold on a second, let me get a sip of coffee. Literally, to me, the biggest dude in prison is coming to kill me over no reason. And I'm just sitting there looking at him like, oh, dude, no. Like, I like even look around and I'm like, is there anybody behind me? Just me. So I kind of freeze up a little bit. I kind of freeze up. He's a good, 30 feet away, something like that. All of a sudden I hear the door roll. The door is rolling to my rear left. Okay, my rear left. And another dude, not quite as big as him, but the same, jacked, ripped up, huge dude, starts coming to my back left. And I look at him, just, go from him to the other guy, and he's looking dead at me. And this all happened in milliseconds, right? In my mind. It's like, think of the worst prison scene ever. You know, this is so typical. This is like, dude shows up to prison. They're trying to take somebody's lunch. They're trying to take somebody's rear end. They're trying to do something. You know what I mean? It's not, whatever they're trying to do is not good. So I'm like, phew, phew. Oh, shoot. And they close in. They're coming in like this, dude. I let go of my laundry bag. It falls and hits the ground. I throw my mat off my shoulder and I literally brace up. I brace up and I'm like, here it goes. And they get to fighting right in front of my face. He literally goes right past me from behind. And this dude intercepts him right here. And it's just like, boom, boom, doom, 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 doom. Like all you hear is just thudding. Just doom, 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 And these dudes are yanked up with each other. They're wrapped up. They're trying to throw the keg underneath one another. It's pretty much wrapping your foot around theirs and trying to like judo throw them into a hard object like a wall or the cement floor or something like that. Now, I want you to imagine the plot twist going on in my mind. I'm sitting here like, what? Like, y'all are fighting each other? And I'm just sitting there. I'm just blown away. Like, do you know what makes Snow White? You know what I mean? It's like I just got to ask that question. I'm just like, what? Doom, 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 doom. And then some game I was put on before I went to prison. It was like, hey, stay out of people's business. Like, don't watch people fight. Don't talk about, you know, what they had going on. Stay out of people's business. I literally saw that for like 2 seconds. Looked down, grabbed my bag and mat, slunk it over this shoulder, threw my laundry bag over my shoulder, looked in the other direction, and went to find my rack. I don't know who won. I don't care who won. All I know is it wasn't me. And that was the first violent encounter. I had when I first got to prison. So, till next time, I'll holla at you.